During this training course, you will learn how heat affects your body, types of heat-related illnesses, heat stress prevention, and what to do if heat stress occurs. Excessive exposure to a hot work environment can cause a variety of heat-related physical disorders. To keep internal body temperatures within safe limits, the body sheds excess heat by increasing blood circulation and releasing water onto the skin by the sweat glands. Evaporation of sweat cools the skin, eliminating large quantities of heat from the body. Several internal and external factors affect the ability of the body to control temperature. Internal factors include amount of physical exertion, illness, medication, and how accustomed to heat your body has become. External factors include air temperature, humidity, types of clothing, and airflow. If the body cannot regulate its internal temperature, physical effects such as heat stroke can occur. Heat-related illnesses include transient heat fatigue, heat rash and cramps, fainting, heat exhaustion, and heat stroke. Transient heat fatigue is a temporary state of discomfort which includes both mental and physical strain caused by prolonged exposure to hot environments. Symptoms include a decline in task performance, coordination, and alertness. The severity of transient heat fatigue can be lessened by a period of gradual adjustment to the hot environment. Heat rash, also known as prickly heat, occur in hot, humid environments where sweat is not easily removed from the surface of the skin by evaporation. This causes the skin to remain wet most of the time. The sweat ducts become plugged and skin rash soon appears. When the rash is extensive, it can become complicated by infection. This condition can be prevented by resting in a cool place part of each day and by regularly rinsing and drying the skin. Heat cramps are painful spasms of the muscles that may occur during heavy sweating and intake of large quantities of water. Drinking large quantities of water tends to dilute the body's fluids while the body continues to lose salt. Low salt levels in the muscles causes painful cramps. The affected muscles may be part of the arms, legs, or abdomen, but tired muscles, those used in performing the work, are usually the ones most susceptible to cramps. Cramps may occur during or after work hours and may be relieved by drinking salted liquids. Fainting is caused by lack of oxygen to the brain. People who are not accustomed to hot environments and who stand erect and immobile in heat may faint. As the body attempts to control internal temperatures, the blood vessels in the skin and lower areas become enlarged. Blood then pools in the lower body rather than returning to the heart to be pumped to the brain. After lying down, most people fully recover. Simply moving around can prevent blood from pooling and will prevent fainting from the heat. Heat exhaustion is caused by the loss of large amounts of fluid by sweating, sometimes with excessive loss of salt. Heat exhaustion includes several symptoms that may resemble the early symptoms of heat stroke. Symptoms may include clammy, moist skin, pale or flushed complexion, weakness or fatigue, giddiness, nausea, and headache. In more serious cases, the victim may vomit or lose consciousness. Treatment involves having the victim rest in a cool place and have them drink plenty of liquids. Victims with mild cases of heat exhaustion usually recover quickly with this treatment. Severe cases of heat exhaustion may require extended care for several days. If the victim does not feel better in a few minutes, call for emergency help. Heat exhaustion may lead to heat stroke. Heat stroke is a life-threatening condition. It occurs when the body's temperature regulatory system fails and sweating becomes inadequate. Symptoms include skin that is hot, usually dry, red, or spotted, very high body temperature, mental confusion, convulsions, and unconsciousness. Any person with signs or symptoms of heat stroke requires immediate hospitalization. Immediate first aid includes removing the victim to a cool area, thoroughly soaking the clothing with water and vigorously fanning the body to increase cooling. Actions you should take for heat stroke. Move the victim to a cooler area. Don't leave them alone. Lie the victim on their back or their side if vomiting. Evaluate the physical condition of the victim. Cool the victim by any means available, such as by fanning or with water or ice. Call for emergency medical assistance immediately. Heat stroke is a life-threatening emergency. Unless the victim receives quick and appropriate treatment, death can occur. Early recognition and treatment of heat stroke are the only means of preventing permanent brain damage or death. What you can do to prevent heat-related problems. Wear loose-fitting, lightweight, and light-colored clothes. Use fans or blowers to provide airflow. Keep drinking fluids available. Drink small cups of liquid every 15 to 20 minutes. Take breaks in cool or shady areas. Don't drink alcohol or caffeinated beverages. Alcohol and caffeine affect the body's ability to regulate temperature. Avoid heavy meals before working in hot environments. Digestion of food takes blood away from other parts of the body. By remembering the causes, signs, and symptoms of heat-related illness, you can prevent serious health problems in you and others. And remember, a person who is suffering from heat-related illness may not be aware until it is too late.